Word of the day. Hello, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you and welcome back from your wonderful weekend. I pray and hope that you had a peaceful, enjoyable, restful weekend. And I hope that you are ready to go through this week that God has put before you and that you're blessed as you go through this week. Welcome back to Word of the Day, and the word for today is understanding. The word for today is understanding. I have a couple of scriptures that I want to share with you, starting with Proverbs 4 and 7. In Proverbs 4 and 7, it reads, "Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding." Then, if I can take you to Psalms, in Psalms 32 and 9, it says, "Be ye not as the horse or as the mule, which have no understanding, whose mouth must be held in with bit and bridle, lest they come near unto thee." And then lastly, Psalms 119 and 104, and it reads, "Therefore through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way." Now, when you begin to look and find understanding, you come to know and learn that understanding means discernment or comprehension. I like Psalms 119, 104 because it says, "Through thy precepts," and this is the psalmist talking to God, "Through thy precepts, through thy laws, through thy teaching, I get understanding, I get comprehension, I get discernment. Therefore, I hate every false way." So every direction that comes to me, everything that comes to me that leads me in the wrong direction or takes me down the wrong path, I do not like it. I despise it, because it's through your precepts, it's through your teaching, oh God, through your laws, oh God, that I get comprehension and discernment. Let me share with you this story. Back in the 40s and the 50s, when you had coffee shops at the hotels, there was this little boy who walked into this one little coffee shop, and he walked up to the counter and he asked the waitress, "How much was it for ice cream sundae?" And the lady replied to him and said, "It's 50 cents. He reached in his pocket and he pulled out all the change that he had. He began to count the change and look at his hand and count the change. And then he looked back up at the lady. He said, "How much is it for just a plain scoop of ice cream?" Now at this point, there was a line gathered behind him of people who wanted to be seated at tables. So she was a little agitated with him, and she answered him very abruptly and said, 15 cents. And so he replied to her, "Okay, I'll have a plain scoop of ice cream." So she fixed his ice cream and set it in front of him, and then she walked away. She began to service the other patrons that had come in that wanted tables and wanted seats. And so as she was doing her rounds, and the little boy finished his ice cream, paid his bill, and as she came back to where he was sitting at the bar, at the coffee bar, she began to remove his dish and began to wipe down where he was sitting, and there sitting was 15 cents. See, here's what I want you to understand. Here's what I want you to get an understanding about. Is that this lady, if she had just been patient, she would have found out that the little boy was trying to figure out how he could purchase the ice cream and yet still be able to leave a tip for the perfect person who serviced him. The woman began to be a little taken aback and shocked by the fact that this little boy took the time to figure out how much it was going to cost him to enjoy his ice cream sundae, but then also be a blessing to someone else. I want you to know and understand and get this in your mind on today, that with everything that you do, as it says in Proverbs 4 and 7, that wisdom is the principal thing. That is the key to everything in life. But then it goes on to say, get wisdom, and then it says, and with all thy getting, get an understanding, get comprehension, get discernment as to what you are to do and where you to go. God is not going to put you in a place or lead you in a direction without you having understanding as to what it is, the reason why you're there or why you're going that way. So before you make that first step, before you move forward, get understanding. And that's why the proverb says, "In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path." But then prior to that, it says, Lean not to your own understanding. Don't depend on your own little bit of knowledge, a little bit of wisdom, your little bit of comprehension and discernment, but lean on God's understanding. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Lean on Him. He will give you the understanding, comprehension, discernment that you need to move forward. I want you to be very well understanding and moving forward in the direction that God has for you. Be blessed on today. Enjoy your day. Share the word of the day with someone that may need it, that may be blessed and benefited by it. God bless you, and I look to talk to you soon.